Well, nobody's taken us lightly in the Championship. We haven't won a game yet, but we're not bottom of the league, so at least that's one good thing. West Ham in the Carabao Cup today. Yes, so it should be interesting, but we're not doing too well in the Championship. We're not scoring many goals-ish. Well, the games we have got points in, Bolton and QPR, 0-0. At least we've sorted that out. We did have Birmingham, a 3-2 loss. We did start scoring goals finally. Now, we have just got through the transfer window, so we are hopefully in a better position. Now, what we've had to do, our director of football trying to bring players in left, right and centre, but we've sold a load of players. It's gone crazy. Burnley again. I don't know who's in charge of Burnley. Tommy Elphick. But how long's he been there then? So he's been there 3 seasons. So he obviously knows what he's doing because he keeps buying our players. Ollie Wood has gone to Burnley. Now, we said we wanted to try and develop this boy, but when you had an offer of, what was it, £6.5 million, I ain't turning that down. And then Lee Griffiths-Davis, he's gone to Burnley as well for £4.4 million, but we have got him back on loan, but I don't know if I'm going to play him. And again, he's down to a 3.5-star player, so it's quite interesting in that respect. So those couple of signings out the window. New signings in. Obviously, Davis is in. We have got... Genie was the last one, wasn't it? We've got a new left-back as well. Lino Souza, 24 years of age, Portuguese stroke English, 4.5-star potential, 2.5-star current ability. He comes in as a fringe player, so there's no obligation to really play him, but Quick Pick says he should be in, so we'll have to wait and see about that. When we go a bit further down, Timothy Omar. Now, this boy is a Kenyan international. He has 37 caps. We picked him up on a free transfer from Slavia. He had a £3.1 million transfer back in the day. He is only 25 years of age, so it does seem a bit of a strange one. But we got him on a free. 4.5-star potential, 3.5-star current ability, absolute rock to play in front of the back four. Now, I did say I wanted a striker, so we've got 2 of them. Will Lancashire. Now, this boy is another level, I tell you. 4.5-star potential, comes in from, well, Spurs, really, on a free transfer. He was another one. Imin and Amin, we got him on deadline, so that's really good. A poacher. Yes, but he's just got bags of ability and just looks really, really good. We've also brought in Victor Arakpo, who is a 6'4" monster. In the same sort of lines as Looney, but probably better than Looney. He comes in on a free from Nice. They've been playing in the French leagues for many, many years. And we've also got a Japanese not international. We've had to give him a ESE slot. He's a central midfielder, can play centre-back, right-back, striker, competently as well, look. We're finishing a 4. He's competent in the attacking midfield, accomplished as defensive midfield, competent as a centre-half, and also accomplished as a right-back. So he can cover a whole multitude of positions, which is fantastic in my eyes. 6'2" Japanese player. Yeah, he's not got much technique about him, as we can see there, but comes in from Mito on a free transfer. Now, these boys, hopefully, will mean that we will be up there and among it, because if we look at the tactics, this is how they say it should be. Sorry, I'm on the wrong screen there. Right, we're going to... Genie. Yeah, Genie's coming in. It takes half a star off, but it was Genie starting there. Griffiths-Davis, he's not our player anymore. I'm even tempted with Smith not playing, but I don't know. It's so tricky. Smith is one of those that he's got... So where are we? We're currently on 2020... 30. He's got 2 years left on his deal, so I am tempted to go Lancashire and the new boy Arakpo, but we're gonna wait and see. But this is the sort of team they're saying at the moment. Left hand side is a bit makeshift because Scannell's a left winger playing at left back. Montserrat's a centre midfielder playing left hand side. So I don't know, but it's gone pretty well so far. Now we've got to try and do it against West Ham and see if it will work out that way. Anson in goal, Genie, Dorrington, Mafunny and Scannell, Omar and Bosvelt in midfield, Henderson, Hall and Montserrat, Lancashire and Smith up top. Carabao Cup third round. Yes, please. No pressure today. Go out and play with the creative freedom that you have. We are home, so let's see what we can do, shall we? It's going to be interesting what sort of team West Ham are putting out. Well, it is a few years in the season down the road, aren't we now? It's what, 3, 4 seasons down the road? 5, is it? I'm losing track. Omar, Henderson, Hall. See, again, he's another one. He's down as being really good, but doesn't always work that way. Montserrat, Mafunny, out to Scannell, who, like I said, obviously wants to be a left winger. So, Daniel Marlon. As I was saying, he wants to be a left winger, so you'd like to think that he would do left wing things when he's going forward, but there must be a way of saying, look, I want you to be there, but I want you to be there. You know, get up and down that wing and do what you'd like to do at all times. West Ham are toying with us here. Come on, lads. Maybe balanced mentality. I don't like the length of this highlight. Omar wins the ball, but then gives it away again. And there is Daniel Marlon, who makes it 1-0 on 15 minutes. It was a long old highlight, wasn't it? I think we could see what was coming. It's only their first shot, though. Smith to Montserrat. It does seem to be tucking in a bit. Mafunny. Dorrington now. In to Will Lancashire. Henderson Hall beats his man. I like that. Why have you come back? He's beaten him again. Oh. Corner. Oh my word. Henderson Hall showing what he's made of. That was fantastic. Yeah, we want to get Lancashire firing. Smith as well. We are now obviously out of the transfer window, so it's only free transfers available to us, which has worked pretty well so far. Henderson Hall's on a 6-3. I've seen better than that already in the game. And obviously the other side of it is, have we made too many changes too quickly? Players aren't used to the way we play. Then Omar's 6-7. Yeah, Bosvelt 6-4. Jano playing out of position over there. Old Montserrat on a 6-4 as well. Dorrington wins the header. Obviously, that's one position where you should be fine anyway. Heading the ball is part and parcel of football. So, in reality, he shouldn't really have a problem about defending. Corner. West Ham are keeping the pressure on, it says. We've had 5 shots. Only Henderson Hall's effort is the one that was on target so far, and West Ham coming again. They are just picking passes, and we are nowhere. Scarles. Back to Jaquez. Oh my goodness me. Look at this. Oh. For a minute, I thought we were actually going to win the ball and stop something. Right, it's half time. Expect a much better performance. Genie's looking stressed. It's not really what I was anticipating. He's on the ball though early. Right, well, a little bit of a dwell then. So, fingers crossed. Right, positive mentality. Let's up the ante. Work the ball into the box. Yuri Tielemans in their changed up team. Unless this is their first team, we don't know because we haven't been looking at above us for a long time. Hermansen, he is obviously their first choice goalkeeper currently. Bowen, obviously, yeah. Oh, Bowen. Who's missed it? In fact, it wasn't a miss. It was actually a corner. And nothing came of it. So I think we will make some changes in a minute. Lancashire's playing well. Smith's not. Jano. Oh, boys. 5 changes been made. Souza, Sirah, Atherton, Arakpo and Looney onto the pitch. Now Arakpo playing as an inside forward. Apparently he can do it, so we will see. You never know. We just need to try and get the ball forward now. But Arakpo playing on that side, Atherton on that side. Right, Lino Souza. Boys, we was in the corner then. I don't quite understand why we've just given the ball straight back to West Ham. They've had enough of the play as it is. We don't need to be helping them out by just giving them the ball. Tejas Nunes. Gilmar. Oh my goodness me. This is just painful. But it just shows the levels, doesn't it? I don't know what sort of team West Ham are. I guess they're Premier League. I haven't seen them in our division. And there's the killer blow. Yeah, you know, you gotta level things up. It is what it is at the minute. We are a newly promoted team with newly Oh God. Surely not. I was going to say, with newly promoted players and players who didn't want to sign for us, but finally did on big money. Well, 22 grand a week. Will Lancashire as well. He's on 22.5, the same as Alfie Dorrington. I think the Japanese boy's on 9. You know, it's not cheap, but then again, well, Anson as well. He's just signed a brand new deal worth quite a bit of money, so there must be something about him as well. So maybe we have got a team that will build, but they need a bit of time to gel. And playing games like this, oh my God, Anson, it's not like you couldn't see it coming, is it? So fire up, come on lads. Is there something there that we can just work with a minute? 15 minutes to go. We've had 2 shots on target. Do we go very attacking and just push the boat out for 10 minutes? Arakpo. Well, Atherton's on a 6.9, so he's trying his best out there. Genie on a 6.5. He's doing Mafunny 6.3. Considering we're 2-0 down to a Premier League side, maybe things quite... Yeah, the team talk's going to be the key, innit? If we get this team talk wrong. So, I'm proud of your efforts. Okay, it's the Carabao Cup. We got to the 3rd round. Happy days. Well, we lost. Apparently, Smith has gone 8 matches without finding the net for us. That's interesting in itself. We come unstuck. Arakpo makes his debut. Maybe against old Coventry, we do start Arakpo. Well, a bit more good news. The club have approved the new youth facilities, so it's going to cost us £2 million. But currently, because of all the transfers, we've got £38 million in the bank. Maybe they could repay that loan and would still be all right, but they don't seem to want to do that. Pains. Well, it does appear that our director of football thinks that we do need a left winger because the scouts are all showing us all these wingers. But when I look at that player there, there's no reds. There's nothing above a 15. You know, it cost us a lot of money and no, just not acceptable. This lad, Tunisian international, doesn't really make me think, yes, let's go and get him. This does make me laugh. The fact that Lino Souza, Will Lancashire, Egan Riley, and there was also Alfie Dorrington were in here as well, that aren't training very well. Wonder whether it's the fact they've come down from Tottenham and teams like that and they're thinking, the hell are we doing here? Well, the team to play against Coventry, Anson in goal, Genie, Dorrington, Mafunny and Scannell, Omar and Montserrat in midfield, Henderson Hall and Atherton on the wings, Arakpo and Lancashire up top. Yes, we're going to go and try it. See what these two can do. The 24-year-olds. Bit of experience in there. You never know. They might come up trumps against Coventry. Get our first win today. Right. We need to show everyone what we're all about. I think that's the call, because we need to start actually playing football. We are away at Coventry. I think Coventry, if I'm not mistaken, are... Where did I see league table? They're below us in the league. They've only had 3 points this season. There is a team that's got no points. Well, you know, you want to go mess with the big boys? We've got to try and sort it out. So we're on 3 points as well, aren't we? So as it stands, Will Lancashire driving into the box, puts it into Atherton inside 6 minutes.
Oh, starting Chris Atherton might be the biggest masterstroke of this season. Montserrat, back with the old boys. See, we've gone back a bit. Only Lancashire and Arakpo, but everyone else is in their normal positions. And Atherton cutting inside. What a goal, son!
Lovely stuff. Absolutely beautiful. Now, that puts us in the dizzy heights, I suspect. It'll probably move us up a couple of positions. We don't want to go getting carried away. Don't get carried away, James. It's a lovely bit of play by Scannell. Montserrat. He's in again to Atherton. Atherton. Can he beat his man? He can. Can he get the ball in? He can. Oh, Omar. You're meant to be defensive midfield, son. Now you're out of position. Oh, will be. Genie gets back. Alfie Dorrington. Mafunny. Is this the start of it today? That's beautiful. Now, where are we? Where are we? We're up to 15th. Dizzy heights. That'll do. End the season now, boys and girls. Second season syndrome. Yes, please. Henderson Hall's having a crap game out there. Oh, come on, lad. And I've seen Montserrat play pretty well this half. And he's on a 6-6. Come on, lads. Let's have a win. First win of the season against Coventry. Premier League in real life. Yes, they are. Come on, lads. Oh, I can see it coming. We're all over the place. Oh, Anson somehow smuggles it behind. Unorthodox goalkeeping, I think we'll call that. Now, apparently, that's their shot on target. I'm sure they had one shot on target a minute ago, but who are we to answer to that? I don't know. You know, fair enough. But 4 minutes of this half to go, and currently we are looking good. Stoke at the bottom side. Plymouth down there as well. And Plymouth in the Championship never really does mix very well. I do like to go and see them play, but unfortunately... Oh, come on, we was having a break then, ref. You didn't have to blow up exactly 1 minute. Great stuff. Great stuff. Omar. Out to Genie. Kick-off highlight. Yes, of course it blimmin' well is. We've only had 2 shots on target again, though. Henderson Hall is injured. Right. This means that will have to happen. We'll have to bring him on there because Davis can obviously play right back and Genie can obviously play on the right wing. So Genie now is there. Genie beats his man, gets the ball in. It was good. But not good enough. Coventry coming forward now. Surely not straight from our injury. And it was a red injury as well, wasn't it? So maybe Genie's going to have to play a bit of right wing for a while. They were caught offside. Fair enough. I'm happy with that. Right. Montserrat, you monster. Not playing well. Arakpo's not going to last this game either. Alright, a couple changes made. We have brought Bosvelt, Bowley and Looney onto the pitch. So 3 changes actually. Coventry have stepped it up a little bit. So maybe we go to a balanced mentality. They are the home team at the end of the day. I don't like this. Don't like this at all. Grimes, look at it. It's a big block again. It's a huge block. Why are these defenders only on these rubbish ratings? or Omar as well. He's obviously not going to last. Ikari comes on to make his debut, I think. I think that's the first time he's played. Ikari comes on to be that defensive midfield rock. The Japanese international. Ikari, there he goes, look. Passing of 8. He's more about tackling and that sort of thing. Looney's put him in. Bosfeldt's in. Come on. Come on. Oh
my days. Looney into Lancashire. Lancashire does get ahead of the play. I wondered if it was offside. And there's Bosfeldt with his first goal. Absolute pandemonium.
Oh my goodness me. This will do absolutely fantastic. 11 shots each. 4 shots on target each. But we've buried our chances. 2-0. 10 minutes to go. Don't go getting too carried away. Bosfeldt now. Out to Bowley. Bowley whips the ball in. Bosfeldt's there as well again. Scannell into the box. Drives it across. It's actually come off somebody. I don't know who the hell it did, but apparently it did. This is massive. Absolutely unbelievable. Will Lancashire with an 8.5, setting 2 goals up. What a player. They brought their own Japanese player on now. But Ikari in there. There he is. Come on, lads. Don't leave them score. Oh, what a save by Hansen again. He is unbelievable today. He must be on a 6.8. Unbelievable. But there it is, boys and girls. We have our first win in the Championship. I'm glad you've seen it because that is huge. Henderson Hall out for 5 to 6 weeks. We will say to him, don't worry, son. Don't worry. You'll be all right. Yeah, until we find your replacement. Lancashire man of the match. Fantastic stuff. Ikari does make his debut. I thought he did. That is great stuff. Right, fixtures. Middlesbrough. Is the derby coming up next? Well, thank you very much for watching, boys and girls. Yes, that is absolutely unbelievable stuff. We are off and running in the Championship. Maybe we will be okay this season. We're about to find out. We've got a few games to play before we play Middlesbrough. See you then. Goodbye.